So when Amiibo were first announced, the inner childhood kid in me was so happy because I could finally have a collection of these trophies like they did in Super Smash Bros. Brawl and Super Smash Bros. Melee. Literally, when this was announced, it was like 2014, so I was maybe 11 years old, and I grew up playing Super Smash Bros. Brawl on the Wii. That was my favorite game as a childhood. So I'm thinking, me as a toy collector, you know, anybody who knows me knows that I have a big collection of toys. I was all over this. And that was the first thing on my Christmas list that year was every single one of the Smash Bros. Amiibo that came out. Because I was a fan of Skylanders. This is like the Nintendo version of Skylanders. That's epic. Now, me as a toy collector, what do I do when it comes to collecting my toys? Well, I like to overdo everything. I put too much effort into everything, and that's why we're sitting here in 2021, 18 years old, with these bad boys. Ha ha! Every single Smash Bros. Amiibo I have. Now, I've been collecting these since they came out. So I was 11 years old, 2014. Now it's 2021. I'm 18 years old, and I have a lot of cool stories to share with you guys about how I would obtain these Amiibo figurines. Because, I don't know if you guys were around back then, but when these things first came out, you had to fight the scalpers. You had to wake up early, and I was in school, so I had to wake up early before I went to school to stand in line at Target to get these things. Back then, these things, if you found one of these, it was like finding gold. Nowadays, when a new one comes out, it kind of just sits on the shelf at Target. But back in my day, it was a battle. It was a hunt to get these figurines. And, well, I did it back then when I was 11 years old. And I did it ever since. I'm still doing it to this day. As long as Smash Bros. Keeps adding characters and they keep making new Amiibo, I will still collect them. Considering that the DLC wave of Smash Bros. Is wrapping up soon, that's soon the end of my collection of Amiibo. And it'll finally be complete after all these years. But what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you guys the stories of my Amiibo collection. So when Amiibo first came out, they launched in waves. So first, wave 1, we had Mario, Peach, Yoshi, Donkey Kong, Link, Fox, Samus, Wii Fit Trainer, Villager, Pikachu, Kirby, and Marth. So for Christmas, I got Mario, I got Donkey Kong, I got Link, I got Princess Peach, I got Kirby, Yoshi, and Pikachu. When these things first came out, Fox was a little bit rare. I remember seeing Fox in Target before Christmas. My parents would not let me buy things before Christmas, so I saw Fox on the shelves, but I didn't buy it because I had to wait till Christmas. Well, Fox ended up becoming kind of rare, but not too rare. But the three most famous Amiibo from this era were the Wii Fit Trainer Amiibo, the Marth Amiibo, and the Villager Amiibo. These three were discontinued. I think Nintendo didn't think that these three would sell very well, so they only made a limited stock, and then once they were gone, they were gone. While they mass-produced characters like Mario, Link, and Pikachu because those would sell more. But little did Nintendo know that would make a higher demand. It took me a few years to get these. Eventually, I found Fox, and Villager got restocked at Toys R Us, so I got him.
Villager? Yes, sir. I just got my Villager Amiibo.
And Wii Fit Trainer, this is actually a UK/Australian one that I imported from Amazon. And Marth I got in the restock. So that would be all of Series 1 that I got. I think Samus I didn't get for Christmas, but I got Samus later on. So then there was Wave 2 with Zelda, Diddy Kong, Luigi, Pit, Captain Falcon, and Little Mac. So I went to Toys R Us one day. I got Luigi and I got Zelda. And I'm pretty sure I got Diddy Kong as well. Where is Diddy Kong? Over here. But the rare ones were Pit, Captain Falcon, and Little Mac. So they did a big restock, and I got all three of these. I got Pit, which is right here. I got Little Mac over here. And then I got Captain Falcon, which is right here. So then there was Wave 3. Now this was a big one. We had Lucario, Rosalina, Bowser, Toon Link, Sheik, Ike, Meta Knight, King Dedede, Shulk, Sonic, and Mega Man. So with this one, it took me a little bit longer to get. Bowser was pretty common, so I got him at a Target, I believe. Rosalina, when she first came out, I was a big Rosalina fan at 12 years old. So she was exclusive to Target. And my dad and I went on this big adventure trying to find this, and I finally ended up finding one, and it was really rare at the time, and that was the rarest amiibo that I had at the time. Now, there were other store exclusives, like I think Shulk was exclusive to GameStop, Meta Knight, maybe Best Buy. I remember finding Toon Link at a Best Buy. So the story with that one was I went up to the counter and I asked the lady there, do you have any of the new amiibo? And she pulled out the Toon Link from the back, which is actually pretty cool. And Sheik, I believe I got Sheik at Toys R Us. Sheik was not too rare. She was pretty easy to get. So I found Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh my god, guys, look at the Sonic! Oh, it's the last one! Oh my god, yes, yes!
And Mega Man. So funny story behind Mega Man. I went on a hunt for Mega Man, and I could not find him anywhere. There was a Best Buy where they had one more left, and it was behind the counter, and I think there was like this grown man who was trying to buy it, but I swooped in last second, and I got Mega Man, and I was like 13 years old probably, so that grown man lost to a 13-year-old. Meta Knight, this guy took me years to get. I bought him off Amazon. And King DDD, I got him off eBay. Shulk, I ended up getting Shulk from the restocks. I also got Lucario from the restocks as well. So then there is the launch of Wave 4, which contained Robin, Lucina, Wario, Charizard, Ness, and Pac-Man. So this one I have a funny story on. So I was probably in 5th grade, I'd imagine, and I knew that these ones were coming out. So I woke up before school, and I forced my parents to drive me to Target, where there was a line of a lot of grown men and women who were trying to scalp these amiibo. And of course, you know, I was 13 or 14. I was the last one in line. So Robin, Lucina, Wario, and Ness all sold out except for Pac-Man. I was the last in line. So I finally got up to the line and I asked the Target guy, I said, who do you have left? And he told me Pac-Man, and I said, I'll take it. So I bought Pac-Man that day, so at least I didn't leave home empty-handed that day, or I guess leave to school empty-handed that day. You could tell that the Target guys were like kind of sad, because like I'm this little kid who was last in line to all these adults, probably virgins, who were trying to scalp me with amiibo, and I was the last one, and I was like 12 or 13 years old, and they felt kind of bad for me. And later on, I got Robin and Lucina from the Best Buy restocks, I believe. I got Ness from GameStop.com. Probably same with Charizard, and Wario was not too rare. Wario, I got him at a Target one time because they had him in stock. So then there was Wave 5 with Mr. Game & Watch, Duck Hunt, Zero Suit Samus, Ganondorf, Olimar, Dr. Mario, Rob, the Mii's, and Bowser Jr. So this was cool. This is when I started to go a little bit viral on my Super Mario Fanlogs channel, and on my Baby Mario Goes to the Mall, I went to GameStop and I was filming a plush video with my Baby Mario plush, and that's where I picked up the Retro 3-pack with Mr. Game & Watch, Rob, and Duck Hunt. And it was cool. I did it on the video.
Are you ready for that? We have a Wii U. We're gonna use those amiibos on Smash Bros.
I ended up buying Ganondorf, maybe from like a Target or a Best Buy, I don't remember. I ended up buying Bowser Jr. from a Toys R Us, I believe, because he wasn't too hard to find either. And the Mii's, they were a Toys R Us exclusive 3-pack, so I bought them from Toys R Us. Olimar and Dr. Mario, I got them from a Best Buy. Now, this is where the wave thing kind of started getting weird, because I don't know what the waves were at this time, but somewhere in between this time, Dark Pit and Palutena came out. So Palutena was an Amazon exclusive for a while, so I picked her up from Amazon. And Dark Pit, I assume I just picked him up from Best Buy. And then somewhere in between, that was when Falco came out, but he was not too hard to get. So I'm trying to Google these waves here to try to be accurate as possible, but I might be messing something up. But I feel like this is where the DLC fighters came out for the Smash Bros. Wii U/3DS game, and that was when we got Lucas, Mewtwo, Roy, and Ryu. So that was pretty cool. I don't remember having too much hard time finding these guys. This is the time when Nintendo kind of let up a little bit and they didn't have bad stock. Now, fun fact about Ryu, I was the first one on the internet to break the news of the Ryu render. As you see right here, I was in a Toys R Us one day and I looked at a little amiibo display kiosk thing and I saw this picture of Ryu, and it was before anyone on the internet found it. So I tweeted about it and it went viral, and my Twitter account was like on these like news sites, and I was the first one on the internet to break the news of the Ryu amiibo. So that was pretty epic. So somewhere in between all of this was when the Super Mario amiibo came out, and the Splatoon amiibo and the Yarn Yoshi amiibo all came out, and I all made videos about all those. I decided nowadays I got a little bit older, I want to control my collection a little bit, so I got rid of all the ones that aren't Smash Bros. However, I do have up on the wall, I have the Pixel Mario 8-bit Marios up there. Then the Gold and Silver Mario was like my favorite thing ever. I got Gold Mario off of eBay for a lot of money, and I think I got Silver Mario from Toys R Us, because he wasn't too hard to find. But yes, my parents definitely hated me for the Gold Mario, because that one was expensive. Now that almost ends the Smash Bros. Wii U era, but there were a few more. So there were more DLC fighters. There was Cloud, Corrin, and Bayonetta. So these three came with their Player 2 alternate costumes. So I have the standard Cloud and the standard Corrin, but that's the only one I have. I don't have the Player 2 variants. Now for Bayonetta, on the other hand, I became a big Bayonetta fan, so I have both that one and the Player 2 variant, which is up there. So that concludes the Wii U 3DS era of these amiibo, and definitely a lot of money was spent, but then after that was when the Switch came out, and there were new amiibo, and there were also a new Smash Bros. Game. So I did get the Mario Odyssey amiibo when they came out, and then really cool for Mario Odyssey was there was a cereal, which on the cereal box was an amiibo. Now, when this first came out, there's a vlog on my channel about it. It was basically just like the amiibo craze all over again, where nobody could find this cereal. I ended up on eBay, I got a full factory box of this cereal, and I made a funny video about it on my Super Mario Fanlogs channel.
Living the American dream.
And till this day, I still have that box of all the amiibo cereal. In fact, I think just for this vlog, I'm gonna go find it. Yes, here it is. Super Mario cereal by Kellogg's. And if you look inside, there's a bunch of boxes of the cereal. When this cereal first came out, I ate the heck out of it. This was really good cereal. I have boxes of this that are still like sealed and still have the cereal. However, I feel like they're expired, so I probably should not eat it. But when this first came out, this stuff had tasted really good. But now we enter the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate era of amiibo. I love Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It's definitely my favorite Smash game because it captures everything that made Smash so special. And we kicked off with 3 of them. We had Ridley, Inkling, and the mystery fighter was Piranha Plant. So I remember getting Inkling pretty easily. I think Ridley was pretty easy as well. And so was Piranha Plant. So this is the point where Nintendo had learned their lesson from the Wii 3DS days, and they weren't too hard to get. But then after those guys came out, we had the Ice Climbers, and we had King K. Rool. So these were also fairly easy to get. Like, maybe I had to travel across my town from multiple Targets and Walmarts to find these things. Actually, not Walmart, because I was told by multiple Walmart employees pretty recently that they don't carry amiibo, but sometimes I find them on the shelves, so it's really odd. Back then, there was kiosks for it, there was a big section for it. Now you're lucky to find one just laying around. It's kind of sad, to be honest. But next up, we had Ken, Young Link, and Daisy. So Ken and Young Link, they came out on the 11th of April 2019, but Daisy came out on the 12th of April 2019, which is really odd. They're fairly easy to find. I found Young Link pretty easily, I found Ken pretty easily, and for Daisy, she was a bit harder to find for me. I know she was common for everybody else, but for me, it was hard to find her. I ended up purchasing her off of GameStop.com. Next wave was the Pokemon Trainer, Pichu, and Isabelle. So with the Animal Crossing amiibo from the past, where they were just peg warmers, nobody bought them, the Isabelle was the hard one to find in this wave, which was definitely a blast to the past for that one, because I had to actually hunt that one down. I ended up finally finding her at this Best Buy that was really far away from my house. Pichu was easy to find. I had a nice little conversation with the guy at Target, and he asked me, well, are you just going to purchase this to sell it, or are you going to purchase this to play with it? And I said, I'm going to play with it. And he thought that was cool. And same thing with the Pokemon Trainer. This is the point, though, for a lot of these recent amiibos, they weren't on the shelves very quickly on the release date. So every time I would have to ask them, can they check in the back for it? And then they would think that it's not out yet, but it is out yet. But I have PTSD from back in the day. I'm not sleeping on these things. On release day, I'm looking for them. So next up was Squirtle, Ivosaur, and Snake. So I have all 3 Pokemon here. So this completes the Pokemon Trainer players. They have all 3 Pokemon as well as the Pokemon trainer, which is right here. I display them separately because, well, there's, as you can see, there's like too much amiibo here. I barely have new room for the new ones that are coming out soon. And of course, Snake. Snake is awesome. He's really cool. And I found them on the Target shelf. They was not hard to find those at all. And then the next wave was Crom, Incineroar, and Simon. So these guys, like I said, I mean, this is the point where you can just walk into Target and buy them. It's pretty easy. And if not, you just have to go to a few different Targets in your area to find them. You know, it's definitely not what it used to be, but maybe that's for the better, you know? Because I've already been through all my hunts, you know, driving across town. It's nice and easy as I'm older to just kind of just walk in the store and buy these things. And that's what happened when the last wave before DLC with Richter and Dark Samus. Easy to find, you walk into stores. And then they started making DLC fighters for Smash Bros. And that was when you had Joker, Hero, and then Banjo, and then Terry, and then Byleth. And I have all of them, and they were not too hard to find, to be honest. And that is my collection as of right now. I know the Min Min is coming out soon, and then the rest of the Fighters Pass 2 are coming out, as well as that last fighter who we don't know yet. I could have just waited for this video to come out when all of them came out, but like, that's gonna be like another year, so I might as well just make this video now. Definitely a lot of memories, a lot of nostalgia, and a lot of hard days of me just looking everywhere to find these figures, you know? And all this started from when I was a kid and I would play Smash Bros. Brawl and I would play Subspace Emissary and then see these characters turned into trophies in the cutscenes. And I just found that so fascinating as a toy collector as a kid. And I could easily sell all this for a lot of money, but I'm not going to. Because this is memories. Like, this is literally my childhood. And it's just like I have an attachment to all these characters. And that's why I love Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and the whole Smash Bros. Franchise. Because there's just so much memories, you know? Smash Bros. DLC is going to end, and then the game is kind of going to lose its prestige a little bit. People are already getting tired of it. It's kind of going to fade away, and it's pretty sad. I doubt they're going to make another Smash game, and if they do, please don't. I love this series, but you can end it on a positive note with Smash Ultimate. I can't wait to get the Fighters Pass 2 amiibo. They'll go back there. And when I get them, I assume it will be just me walking into Target and buying them. So there's probably not going to be interesting stories there. So that's why I made this video now. But thank you guys for watching. Do you collect amiibo? Tell me in the comments and tell me who you have. And if you're like me or you have all of them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. This was cool. This was a nice little memory. Nostalgia blast. Subscribe for more weekly vlogs every single week. Fanlocks is here giving you behind the scenes from the channels you love, like SMF Wrestling or Super Mario Fanlocks. I'm here delivering it to you. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Fanlocks, and peace out.